down. And get our ever-present sound check in here. Yeah, I noticed that I was loud last night. I turned my mic down some, but I didn't turn it down enough. Because it's hard to tell sometimes, because it seemed like you turn down a little bit, and sometimes it's hard to tell how much it's going to affect it.
Well, that's one of those things where, because since I was so low, just turn up the audio output and turn down the player volume. That's one of those things where, because since I was so low, just turn up the audio output and turn down the player volume.
Yeah, I noticed that I was loud last night. I turned my mic down some.
Infinite loop!
I was going to say, it's a loop! Okay, I think it sounds alright. Alrighty, here we are once again.
Welcome, welcome.
It's time for that magical time week.
It is magical.
Week 2 of May of TGW RAW.
Hold on, let me... Monday Night Raw. That's a good one. I'm kind of proud of that one.
Yeah, you're not like choking to death, so that's good too.
Right.
That's usually what happens.
Oh boy.
Trying to channel the power of Vince McMahon. But I'm excited to see this show tonight. When I was doing my test earlier, I had to flip through a couple things, and I was like, "Ooh, what's going on here?"
Yeah, we got some interesting stuff going on tonight.
Well,
and I just spilled pop all over myself.
Well, I didn't know it was that exciting.
Giggity.
Get control of yourself.
Oh, man. Well, are you ready to see this epic open once again?
Once again, yes. I'm excited. I love this opening.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome.
Man, that's fantastic.
To Monday Night Raw. And kicking things off tonight, we are your hosts, OddSmith311.
I am EvilPenguinGaming.
And here comes Zack Ryder.
Hashtag, you know it.
I was watching a review of the pay-per-view from someone else the other night. They gave it, what did they give it, a C+, I think. I was like, I don't know, man. I guess he kind of had the same complaints we did about like the last match. He said almost the same thing. He said it much better. He's like, I don't know if that this was a really cool part of the story, but I don't know if they couldn't have done something better to get to this point. I mean, it is just confusing, but oh well. I guess they got their point across when it was said and done.
Yeah, I'm already losing you. You're picking up on the stream, but I'm already losing you. It's the music. It's gotta be.
Yeah. Now
the interesting thing about this is Cassius Ohno lost to Rick Martel approximately 4 weeks ago. And this is, I believe, the first time we've seen him since.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that long already? Wow.
Yeah, this is the 6th week we've been doing this. Doesn't seem like that long, does it?
No, I was thinking when I was uploading stuff today that I think I'm gonna either change the titling system or at least start adding in the description what week it is, like what month and week. Because right now I have like
that's
episode.
a good idea.
Yeah, I have like episode 5, episode 6, which I don't think is necessarily a bad idea, but I think it's definitely good to have the dates in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It doesn't even need to. I mean, you can put which month, but just like month number 2, week 2 would be fine. But I mean, most people know that like SummerSlam is in August.
Yeah.
So at least anybody that would actually watch.
Oh, that's a good point. As Rick Rude makes his way to the ring. Wait a minute, is this a...
It's a tag match.
For a minute, I thought it was just a triple threat. This would be interesting. Oh, here we go.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly, inner city sweat hogs, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music.
Do you know how glad I am that that's in the game?
I was gonna say, did he do that the first week?
Yeah.
I forgot about
I'm
that.
so thrilled that they actually put that in his entrance.
Well, it wouldn't be Rick Rude without, without it.
Right.
And his partner. I always loved his music.
I was just gonna say, dude, I thought I was alone. I love Martel's music.
I don't know, for some reason when I was a kid, and once again, I think it's because about the time I started watching, I loved Rick Martel, dude. I thought the Boston Crab was a cool finisher.
Dude, SummerSlam 92, the one in Wembley,
Was that the...
Rick Martel against Shawn Michaels, where they're not supposed to hit each other in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Such a great match.
I'm gonna go back and watch that, man. I forgot about that.
I love that match.
Well, I forget there's certain overlaps, especially with like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, because of how long they were in the company.
Right.
Sometimes I forget they actually, like, I forgot, I was watching something today, I forget that Mr. Perfect and Shawn Michaels had a thing when Shawn was more, you know, established.
Well, yeah, they faced each other at, did they face each other at WrestleMania 9? Or was it Michaels that faced Tatanka at WrestleMania 9?
Michaels faced Tatanka, and it was the Narcissist that faced Mr. Perfect.
Ah, okay. Yep, you're right.
But it's just, for some reason, when I think about Shawn Michaels at his height, and when I think about Mr. Perfect at his height, I forget that they were... Hold on one sec. What? Yeah. Sorry. I forget that sometimes these guys, you know, were wrestling at the same time.
Right. Oh boy. So, what do we call this tag team? Rick Rude and Rick Martel.
Rick Squared.
Rick Squared.
Jeez, I don't know, Rick.
I used to have a thing with a guy back years ago named Mike. Like, hey Mike. Oh, hey Mike. How's it going, Mike? Not bad, Mike. How you doing?
Mike 2.
So funny.
Why do I have to be Mike 2? How about you be Mike A and I'll be Mike 1? Ooh, beautiful powerbomb.
No, it would have been funny if he was Mike A and I was Mike B, because it would have made sense.
Oh! Food for thought. Touche, sir. You have blown my mind. It writes itself. Ooh, and that vicious elbow to the head.
Ryder's really taking it to Martel here.
Yeah, I was expecting a little more offense from the veteran. Ooh, beautiful short DDT.
I forgot to silence my cellular device.
I heard that,
The torpedo earlier?
I was gonna say, I can't think of the word for it. The X-Wing. Or no, that was Star... Was that Star... The photon torpedo?
It's technically... It's labeled as a photon torpedo from Star Trek.
Okay. Well, I used to have the ship that when you hit the button, it would make the noise. That's the noise it made. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Ooh, beautiful stun gun. Here comes Rick Rude. So we like to think.
I think we'll just call this tag team Abs.
Abs. There's got to be some kind of like play on words or something with the Rick thing. It's just too good to pass up.
I don't know.
Ooh, beautiful press slam by Rick Rude.
I like the one that I sent you last night. When you sent me the mic drop back. I was like,
oh, what was that?
That was
Bobby Roode
and Mr. Perfect called Glorious Perfection.
I could see what's funny about that tag team is that I could see that being a fun gimmick, but at the same time I could see both of them, those two gimmicks like butting heads. Glorious and Perfect.
Yeah. But you know what? That would make for a great story down the road.
Oh, hell yeah.
They could be a great tag team for a few months, and then it could get to the point where one has to be better than the other, and they would just collide. What do we got coming out here? Oh!
This is a Thunder in Paradise, wasn't it?
I don't know. Here.
Or Trouble in Paradise.
And
boom! Oh!
No, it wasn't a Trouble in Paradise. What? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Well, that was Ono's finisher.
Oh.
That forearm is Ono's finisher.
Beautiful victory here to open up the show.
Well, I mean, Ono kind of got a measure of revenge. He just got it over the wrong Rick.
I'm coming for you, Rick, too. Man, look, he had knock him cold. That's a vicious forearm in the back of the head.
Yeah, it was.
And if you're out there watching us, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Once again, this is TGW RAW with I'm OddSmith311 here with my good friend
EvilPenguinGaming.
And this is second week of May. And just seen a pretty good match to open, pretty good opener here. Good, beautiful victory for Zack Ryder and Cassius Ohno.
Oh, what have we coming up next? See if I can catch a glimpse here. Aha!
Oh.
Oh, this music. It's kind of impossible not to dance around in your chair listening to this music.
One of the great Samoan superstars on his way to the ring now. And as we all know, that great Samoan legacy continues to live on with Rikishi's
Good old Rikishi. He's I'm
Jey Uso.
trying to think. What relation is he to The Rock?
I don't know the exact relation.
Motivation.
I know he ran over Austin for The Rock years ago. So.
Yeah, that was always such a weird twist, man, because
That was such a weird storyline.
Rikishi's just like this jolly, fat, dancing wrestler, and all of a sudden he's running motherfuckers over.
I can relate to the jolly fat thing.
Amen. Amen. His opponent. Oh yeah, sorry.
Weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect.
It's kind of funny because we were just talking about him.
Just oozing with confidence right now.
Making his way to the ring. The perfect one.
And Byron, I would say these guys look more than
How would you mesh those theme songs?
and justifiably so. This was
Wow, that would be interesting. Although I kind of hate it when they do that. You remember Jericho when they tried to mesh together the Big Show and Chris Jericho's
No.
musics?
Cherry
God, it
Show.
Oh, dude, they were huge. That must have been one of your downtimes.
It had to be, because I don't remember that at all.
Oh, dude, Cherry Show was fantastic.
I love the name. You can't see me.
They were tag team champions at WrestleMania.
Cherry Show.
Who else was it that? And like Rated RKO.
I remember that team.
They tried meshing Edge and Randy Orton's musics. It was terrible.
Yeah, they're better off just, I mean, either keep one of the themes or just come up with something completely new.
Right. See, like with Sheamus and Cesaro now, all they do is play Cesaro's Siren and then switch over to Sheamus's music. That I'm fine with.
Yeah, that's a nice call back to Cesaro's music. You guys gotta
This
think.
match. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you gotta think. Perfect and Rude have a very similar. The music has a very grandiose kind of thing. I'm sure
Absolutely.
they capitalize on that.
That would never happen in real life.
No.
I really should turn weight detection back on, but it's so much more fun without it.
Oh, dude, there's nothing like seeing Xavier Woods Gorilla Press Slam Big Show.
Oh,
That's fucking awesome. Rey Mysterio powerbombing Kevin Nash.
Oh, you know what? I want it. Oh, wait, I don't have Rey Mysterio. Never mind. Kalisto powerbombing Kevin Nash. There we go.
And it shall be so.
I'm totally going to do that. I'm going to make it a highlight. You know what I should do for my next Open? When I have to remake it? I should just do a bunch of really crazy stuff like that.
You should. Rey Mysterio powerbombing Big Show. Have one of the. Can you get the mini wrestlers?
I wish. No, the smallest. I don't even know how small you can make somebody. I wonder how tall Alexa Bliss is in the game.
Oh, she's about hot size, bite size.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I'll give you that.
I don't know. I mean, dude, when you look at all these, like all the women wrestlers, there's some good-looking ones out there right now, but there's something about her, man. I don't know what it is.
But the thing is, they can actually wrestle now.
Yes. You know,
Too?
it's weird because, you know, when they're coming down the ring, I'm oogling them and stuff. And it's always like, once the match starts, my brain just kind of pays more attention to what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's like, okay.
And honestly, I think that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. And chinlock.
I mean,
But
most of them are in great shape, man. I mean, most of the wrestlers
Right.
in general are in beyond normal human shape, average human shape. I mean, not all of them, but at least not physically. I mean,
neck snap.
ooh, beautiful.
I love that Mr. Perfect neck snap.
Oh my, what a maneuver!
Ah. But yeah, I mean, they're all gorgeous. But that's what I love about today's women's division as compared to, say, 10 years ago, when you had people like Stacy Keibler running around.
Yeah.
Yes, Stacy Keibler was incredibly gorgeous with her 41.5-inch legs,
Preacher.
But-
brother.
she could not do a damn thing in the ring.
No, she wasn't. I think that's the problem I hear about a lot about that era, and especially like when Russo was in there and he was, with Sable and stuff. When
Well,
she-
yeah, because all Russo cared about was TNA.
and-
Not TNA, T&A.
I know, that threw me off for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, man. And maybe this is a hot take. I don't know. But everybody drools over Sable. She had a great body. I don't think, especially of the women that she was around that time, I would put her more on the bottom of the list. to me. Like
I 100% agree with you. Perfect Plex.
Oh, but he didn't know bridge. Whoa.
1, 2, 3.
We got a winner. That's unusual. You don't see that very often, or ever.
Yeah, with no bridge. Yeah, that's like a Lunder Blaze not bridging on her German suplex.
Maybe he was just too heavy. He couldn't quite lift that leg all the way.
That is quite the drumstick there.
Looks like he lost his grip when he hit the mat, but was still able to pull off the pin. And a beautiful victory for Mr. Perfect.
Oh boy, and your winner, Kurt Hennig.
Have you got a chance to listen to the Something to Wrestle With about Mr. Perfect yet?
No, not yet.
That's a good one.
I didn't listen to any podcast today. I tried watching, because I'm so slow at work right now. I was gonna try to watch the 1990 Rumble because I've already watched 88 and 89.
Now, are you watching the entire show?
Made my notes. No, I'm just watching the Rumble matches.
Okay.
But I got hit with 107 7th graders.
Holy crap!
I'll tell you more about it later. But needless to say, I didn't have time to watch anything.
Well,
So, we have Bray Wyatt
perhaps
coming to explain what the hell happened last week when his music hit during Aleister Black's match.
Still scratching my head over that one. It was enough to... Actually, I'm trying to remember. He was able to distract him enough for him to win?
Aleister Black still won.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get an explanation here. Shed some light on this mystery.
I love that music. So it appears there's a man roaming around here that has embraced the darkness. Well, I say, who better to guide him through it than me?
Nice accent. Or cadence, I should say. He's from Louisiana, right? Something like that.
You see, this man, he's lost. He has no one to give him direction. He lacks the focus it takes to survive on the plains in which I thrive. I can see the rage in this man. I can see the weakness and the desperation. Well, I can promise you that all that will go away if you just listen to me. So, Aleister Black, what say you, man? Will you join my crusade and teach these sheep the true meaning of darkness? Or will you just be like all the rest and fall at the feet of the Eater of Worlds? Oh, I screwed that up.
Whoops.
Oh.
We'll ignore that part. Well done. You're gonna have to highlight that one.
Oh, yeah, that was so much fun to write.
I think
I didn't even plan to give that kind of delivery. It just kind of happened. Wait for it.
Nice. Nice. I'm intrigued, man. I like where it's going.
Oh yeah!
Making his
From the top of the highest one to the bottom of the deepest sinking valley, my warriors will come, and they will gather around me, and the powers will swirl into the universe.
Yeah, because you remember on the old Royal Rumbles where they would have the interviews of like almost every participant,
Yeah.
and they would just run through them before the match. I watched part of those today, and I saw his come up, and I was like, oh yes, because it's 1990. It's right before WrestleMania 6,
Oh yeah.
where it was him and Hogan. Oh god, it was fantastic.
You're gonna have to write one for him at some point. I bet you could have a lot of fun doing one.
Oh,
Oh,
I
geez,
know I
geez.
could.
What do we have here?
Against Elias.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Did these two face each other? No, that was Goldberg. Never mind.
Yeah, Goldberg faced Elias and squashed him.
Well, I don't feel very confident about his chances here, but stranger things have been happening.
I didn't either.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action. This is the match of the
Oh
week,
boy.
ever since it was announced.
You know, I think I told you last night I got the Samoa Joe promo done. I'm gonna try to do the other one tonight.
Looks ready to get this match started, which certainly means
Is that for next week?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now see, and I think it's interesting because I think similar wrestlers like Sid or Bray Wyatt, or like even like someone like Ultimate Warrior who have a very specific delivery, Jake Roberts, would be fun to write a promo for.
Yeah.
Some of them though, like doing Samoa Joe's. I had to go watch some of his promos, and even then it was still it was more of an attitude than it was a delivery. I think with
Right.
him.
Oh, well, let's see how long this goes. Let's ring the bell at 25:21. Oh boy.
Right off the bat.
Oh, that's... I'm just gonna punch you in the face now.
Holy crap!
Jesus.
Warrior pummeling Elias. He won't remember how to play his guitar after this.
One could only hope.
And a vertical suplex? Wow.
That's kind of out of the blue,
Warrior did a wrestling move?
right? Wait a minute. There's the splash.
Could this be the end
Well,
already?
Without the gorilla press. 1, 2, 3. My God.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
That
winner.
match, that didn't even take a minute.
Good God.
That took 53 seconds.
He just completely steamrolled him. Which one was faster, the Goldberg match or the Warrior match?
You know what? I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the Goldberg one again.
And a display of sportsmanship. Elias.
If I'm Elias, I'm not shaking his hand after you just beat my ass in 53 seconds. Hell no. Ooh. This one's gonna be fun.
I've seen just enough to know I like it. Nice.
It's time to rock and roll.
making her way to the ring.
Now she actually teased a return for the women's Royal Rumble match already.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool, man, because I know she's been doing that. She does that yoga shit. I think she's in better shape now than she was when she was wrestling.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I hope, even if it's just for a one-off. I'm so excited to see who comes back for that.
What do you
I would love to see Michelle McCool be in it. Lita, Trish. Maybe bring Victoria back for it.
What?
Even if it's just for one-offs, I would love to see it.
I don't know how unlikely Lita is on that Lillian Garcia pod. Oh, hold on a sec. I'll tell you after the music.
The Queen!
And her opponent, from the Queen City, Charlotte.
It's going to be tough to beat Charlotte tonight, guys.
Well, she is genetically superior, Cole.
Corey, in terms of raw talent, where do you think these women rank as it relates to the other competitors in the division?
No, they're right there at the top, Cole. Years from now, I think we're going to look back at these women and realize just how lucky we were to watch them compete. That's how talented they are.
Ugh.
I tell you, man, Charlotte Flair. I mean, I'm a big Alexa Bliss fan, but as far as like looking at it purely from like a, taking the attraction element out of it, just looking at it from a pure wrestler standpoint, I mean, she's probably she has to be my favorite one. I mean, she's
in ring, she's absolutely the best.
I mean,
Between either roster,
yeah,
she's absolutely the best female they have right now.
I mean, outside of maybe Asuka, I can't think anybody else who is. I mean, Banks isn't bad as a worker, but not to the same caliber. I don't think.
No. I'm dying to see Charlotte and Asuka, by the way. God, that'd be a great match.
I think Bayley's pretty good. When she turns it up, man, like in that Survivor Series match, I think I've said it before, she was really aggressive, and I thought she was really good. I mean,
They're all great in the ring. Some are just much better than others.
Oh, yeah. And then there's Natalia.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Natalia just looks so stiff with everything she does.
Yeah, I was watching some clips from that lumberjack match, man. I was like, oh.
And that's the thing about SmackDown last night. They did not mention Natalia's name once.
Really?
After the way she ended, after that lumberjack match, they did not mention her name at all. I was really surprised by that.
Man, between her and Ziggler, that could be a big blow.
Right.
That could be a big blow to their to the roster. I mean, Natalia. I mean, whether you like her or not, she's still, if anything, just because of how long she's been there, she's a big part of that women's division.
Right. Well, we got to cover.
One,
two.
Kick out.
Give me a count.
31, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right. I think I was like maybe half a second ahead of you.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. It sounded like when we were counting, we were pretty close.
Right. Charlotte was kind of gloating.
She didn't want to give Trish time to get to her feet. Ooh, and a bulldog.
Absolutely not. Ugh. Oh. Beautiful neck breaker.
Charlotte's looking dazed. Nice.
Oh, maybe not. She's going up.
Are we going to see the moonsault? There it is. Oh, God.
Oh, what? Two.
And even in the game, it's a thing of beauty.
It really is, man. Although, the reviews that I listened to mentioned that at the pay-per-view when she did that moonsault to outside the ring, she missed everyone.
Oh, completely. The only thing that saved that move, like as far as watching it at home, was they had the perfect camera angle. Because
where you couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
Figure four. Where's the bridge? There it is.
Figure eight. Is this... Oh,
Trish gonna tap? Trish Stratus, of all people, is she gonna tap?
she's in a bad position. She's just far enough away from the ropes to where she can't get... Oh!
No!
And she breaks it. But at what cost? No, she pretty much landed...
One, two.
Like, it's almost like she landed on her feet in front of everybody.
Right.
But she hit him just enough to create like a bowling ball effect. It's like when you look at the camera angle, if you're paying attention, you can tell that she didn't catch all of it, but it also looks better than it did. Like when they replayed the other from a different angle, you could see it more that she, you know. And it could have been a lot worse, but it should have been a lot better. I mean, it was. Yeah, that's one of the first times I've ever seen her miss like that.
I'm trying to figure out how it didn't destroy her knees.
Well, because like.
One, two.
She kind of, like I said, like she kind of landed like just enough on the people to where they could, like she knocked them over in the front. So she didn't completely. It wasn't like she did a backflip and landed completely on her feet. But she didn't completely land on anybody. She kind of like, almost like, it was almost ass into him.
Oh, for
a superplex. Yeah, what an ass it would be to have moonsaulting at you.
Indeed.
I don't know, man. That would hurt. Ooh, a spear.
Spear!
Spear! Spear!
This could be it. One, two.
And kick out.
Oh!
Charlotte looking a little frustrated. Trish hanging in there.
Yeah, I would be too.
Sets her up. Ooh, nice. Face buster.
Oh, here we go again. Figure four. Where's the bridge? There it is.
Oh,
Figure eight.
She's so close to the ropes. Oh.
Oh, that's it.
Couldn't quite get there. And the Queen wins again. Beautiful moonsault. I was really surprised she didn't get her right there.
Me too. Man.
We have a winner.
We do have a winner.
I gotta say, Trish took a hell of a beating. She hung in there longer than I thought she would. But man, that was almost.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Kind of makes it sad a little bit.
Well, she's determined. She wants that belt. And apparently, she wanted it more than Trish. We give Trish props though. Can't win them all.
Yeah, but didn't Lita already beat Charlotte last month?
I think so.
I want to say that Lita already beat Charlotte last month, so Charlotte's got to work her way back up the ladder. But this win certainly helps matters.
Oh, I see a tag team match.
Oh, this would be, I believe, the first match of my little mini tag team tournament.
Nice. American Alpha. I love these guys.
I wish they wouldn't have broke them up.
Do you know, was it like a, was it something they wanted? Or was this something that was kind of imposed upon them by powers that be?
Oh, I'm sure it was something that was imposed upon them. But I'll tell you what, seeing Gable in that Fatal 4-Way match at the pay-per-view, when he went suplex happy,
yes,
was, oh god, it was beautiful. And they, Gable and Benjamin actually pinned the Usos on SmackDown last night.
Oh, wow.
So that puts him right in line for a tag title shot.
Now, at Royal Rumble, do you think they'll have like because the big four are always the crossover ones, right?
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see them face at Royal Rumble. No, I really like those. I mean, I like both of those guys as wrestlers. Seeing me a tag team now, there's so much potential there.
Yeah.
I think it was a really good idea to just add the siren in.
Yeah, me too. This music was oh god. It was so tough to get right. It took me a long time to get this music right.
It's amazing what kind of tag team they turned into, considering how they started.
Yeah, with that best of 7 series.
Yeah.
God, that was beautiful.
And they killed each other in that last match. When they declared it a draw.
Yeah. That was a Vince kind of match, though.
Oh, for sure.
Big sweaty men beating the hell out of each other.
It was such a good thing for the fans because they're both so good. It gave them a chance, you know. I mean, Sheamus has already been a little more proven, you know, from being there longer. But I mean, I'm still glad to see Cesaro is involved somewhere, you know, at some level. Because ever since I started watching again, he's been one of my favorites.
Cesaro, in my opinion, on today's roster, is the best technician that has not held the heavyweight championship. Either one of them.
They keep saying that they don't think he has the personality, you know, for promo and stuff. And I'm like, man. I mean, he reminds me a little bit of how Bret Hart was on the mic.
Uh-huh.
And Bret was, you know, we said it last night, and Bret wasn't. But, I mean, Kevin Nash pointed this out in a shoot interview that I had watched, where he said that once he went to live television, and, you know, Bret wasn't as good at that, you know, wasn't as good on his feet. I think you saw that.
There's a lot of people that just aren't built for it.
I have to imagine it's tricky. You don't want to overham it up, but you want to be believable.
Wow, this match had 4 viewers at one point.
Stretch my foot, I think. No, wrong move. That's
That was a gut wrench suplex.
Okay.
Capture suplex. I'm noticing a trend here.
There's a move, I think Brock did it on the one SmackDown game I have, where he would pick him up like that, but instead of gut wrenching him over, he would gut wrench him over, but then pick him back up again, and then it was almost like throwing him on their face instead of their back. I can't remember what they called it in the game. It was so cool.
I don't know.
That was a good game, man. I mean, obviously it wasn't as graphically advanced as this one. But shut your mouth for a PS2 SmackDown.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun with that one. Had a really good character creator for its time.
I didn't play many of the games between like No Mercy and then when they started the SmackDown vs. Raw series. I started in like 2008. I just had so many problems during that time frame.
Yeah.
That I just didn't really have any video games. But then I got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008.
Well, I think that's why. Sorry.
Go ahead.
That's why it's fascinating to talk to people who you can usually tell by an age group and stuff. You know, like what systems people, you know, what system they grew up with. But it's also interesting because everybody's at such a different level. Like I went through the same thing where I've always kind of played video games at one point or another, but there were like big periods of time where it was like maybe like I might get on the computer and play Doom every once in a rare while, but other than that, there was no like console gaming, you know. And it's always interesting to talk to people when they come back into gaming, and you know what system they started back with again. You know, some stuff like Doom 3. You know, I love that game, but I didn't play it for the first time in like 2012. That game had been out, you know, shit, 6-7 years before that. There's a lot of games now I still haven't played. I bought the BioShock series, but ooh, beautiful inverted DET. But I can't get it to work on my computer. But I was looking at Dave's PS4 last night. And he's looking at that service where you can have access to over 500 games, like $100 a year. Yeah, definitely looks worth it.
Yeah, that's PS Plus.
And again, well, when I seen the games that were on there, I was like, holy crap. I'm like, man, these two games here, and we were looking at The Last of Us and another one. I'm like, these two games alone pay for the price of it. Another one, wow. Oh.
Dude, The Last of Us, I absolutely love that game.
I want to play
Have you played? You haven't played it?
No.
Oh boy.
But it's on that PlayStation service, so when I get mine, I'll probably end up subscribing to that, because I saw a lot of games on there. They had a lot of the Lego games on there. I love the Lego games. Another suplex. Oh man, Cesaro is just getting thrown around like a crash test dummy here.
Yeah, he is.
And the Gable in their corner. The tag. The finisher. Oh, and Sheamus makes a save. But oh, Sheamus goes for a ride. Oh, that would have been a sweet ending of the match.
Oh.
Great show of strength by Cesaro.
Yeah. A delayed butterfly suplex. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
He held him up there for a good 5+ seconds. I mean, Gable's, he may be short, but he's a stocky dude.
Right.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that uppercut.
And the tide of the match has all of a sudden changed. With Cesaro standing tall over Gable. Luckily he's by his partner. We need to see a tag here. Or... Man, Gable looks pretty shaken up. That uppercut.
What the... Sharpshooter!
Oh. Will this be it? We've seen him win with this before. Gable struggling. Oh, and he rolls his way out of it. Beautiful counter. Gable fights back to his feet. Head scissors takeover.
Beautiful. Was he finally going to get a tag? There you go.
Cesaro. He don't know where he's at. And again.
Sheamus. Come on, fella!
For the love of God. What's Jordan going to do here? Snapmare takeover. Are we going to see it?
Oh, I thought we were going to.
The dreaded chinlock. Oh, and Jason Jordan had time to recover there on the apron. Now Cesaro's paying the price. He needs to make a tag. That's the opposite of tagging. Beautiful.
Cesaro with these uppercuts.
He stunned Jordan, but if you don't make the tag, it's all for nothing.
Right? Snake Eyes.
He rung his bell with that one.
I feel like I'm a little bit behind you.
Let's see, I am at 48, 25, 26, 27, 28.
I'm right on with you.
This has actually been a pretty good match, man. Like
Yeah, it has been.
It's actually got my attention like pretty well.
Gable's still dazed out over at the corner.
Cesaro still taking it to Jordan. He needs that tag.
Jordan just oh.
Ooh. There we go. The Celtic Warrior.
I'm ready to see a brogue kick.
And a fresh Sheamus, who I don't believe has even been in the matches far.
I don't think he has.
Not unless he started it like right off. And
Might have been. I don't remember. What do we got? What do we got here? Oh.
Double team.
Oh.
Cut him down to size.
I was hoping for grand amplitude right there.
Gable knows that Sheamus is the bigger guy and he's got to take that leg out.
Whoop.
Too late.
STO.
Gable once again let himself get taken down to the mat, and then the momentum for his team stopped dead in his tracks.
Oh. Irish curse.
Oh.
And again. Are we going to see a 3?
Oh.
Yes, we are.
I love that move. Sheamus makes it look so ruthless, too.
Stupid. You gonna see the double team move? Double team finisher?
He takes his head off.
Wait a minute, I think that was backwards. Is that that was a brogue kick.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
That was quite obviously backwards. Oh, Jordan with these counters.
That was awesome.
Elbows.
Oh, Cesaro with the suplex back in the ring. He trips over
Cesaro
Gable.
just don't care.
This is not where he wants to be. What the heck happened there? A collision. Ooh.
That's what we call communication breakdown.
That was kind of like the spear line block moment right there. You just you can't quite put a label on it. It was like several things trying to happen at one time.
Right.
Oh, Cesaro sets him up.
The hell?
I don't think I've ever seen that move before.
No, I've never seen that move.
This is the chance. Jordan's on the outside. Days.
He just sitting down. He having a nap. Oh, God, those uppercuts. Is this it? 1, 2, 3.
We have a winner. I tell you what, man, that uppercut thing that he did at the end there, that could almost be his finisher. It looks just as deadly.
It might be one of his finishers because he's got that in the neutralizer. Either that or it's his signature. It's one or the other.
Well, man,
Oh, Jordan with that Northern Lights.
American Alpha put up a great match, but at the end of the day, they just couldn't get the job done.
It's a really good match.
Ooh. Nothing like a good German suplex, man.
Just ask Brock Lesnar about that.
What makes his so fun are just the fact that he like literally just tosses them. Most of the guys just kind of like bring him down on their neck. He just grabs them. Woof. Like, wee! Crash. My spine.
I love this. Because the game was made before they were, I want to say, a good tag team with each other.
So there's, I mean, I haven't noticed it, but did they kind of dropped the whole hostility?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really see them at the last couple times they wrestled.
Yeah, they dropped the hostility angle in a pay-per-view against the New Day.
I'm curious to see the match tonight you've been talking about.
Oh, boy. We got one more match before the main event.
Did I see my girl?
You did. Ruby Riott back when she only had one T on the end of her last name.
Oh, yeah, I remember her from the other night. I didn't know that was her name.
From Lafayette,
Yeah.
Indiana, Ruby Riott.
As we ready for
Now, who
singles
was...
action, Byron,
I'm
what
trying
can
to...
you
Okay,
tell
who
us
was
about
the
these two
blonde... There was a
competitors?
blonde girl
I
down
can say
there.
that
I think she was
both superstars come into this
NXT.
match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance.
Yeah,
here
Ruby
tonight.
Riott
But as we all know,
came up with Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. Liv Morgan's the blonde.
Okay.
And then Sarah Logan was the one wearing all brown, the brunette.
Oh, the one that was... The Lana was trying to beat up. She was a pain
Yeah.
to her.
in the back right now, getting ready for this one.
I haven't seen her wrestle yet.
She had a bunch of good matches in NXT.
Oh, yeah. Daddy like.
And her opponent,
You ever see pictures of her from when she was a bodybuilder?
No.
Don't let her size fool you, folks. Alexa Bliss is about as fierce.
I mean, she looks good now, but dude, then, I mean, she was like cut like a motherfucker. It was crazy when I seen the pit. I'm like, that's Alexa Bliss. You can see it's her. You can tell by the face, but it's like,
She
oh.
mentally prepared for this match here tonight. Well, she better be, because if she's not, I can guarantee that tonight is going to be
Even her.
Well, it's like Dana Brooke competes in the Arnold Classic every year.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dana Brooke, who is on neither of our rosters at the moment.
Is she in the game? Is she one of the unused people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an idea for maybe an angle involving Natalia. Or maybe I can get rid of Natalia and maybe bring in somebody new for a while. Kind of have like a similar thing to Jim Neidhart.
Oh, we got a handshake before the match? Ah, no! Oh, I could see Alexa Bliss doing that.
Hell yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. She just comes straight up choking her.
She will choke a bitch. Bliss the aggressor here, no surprise. Ooh, love it. And a vicious kick.
She Alexa seems to be working over her throat.
Giggity. She won't be able to work her other job. There you go. There's your controversial comment for tonight.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that.
I know it's been a long day. I'll think of something more appropriately racist or misogynistic to say. Ooh, bitch smack for a bitch. Bliss spending too much time taunting her here. Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's the first bit of offense Riot has had this whole match.
Yeah. Just caught her off guard, but not for long. Oh, face first in the mat. What's Bliss doing here?
Oh, I thought she was going to go up for Twisted Bliss there for a second.
Oh,
she going up?
You might have called it right here.
There. No, it was an elbow. 1, 2.
And a kick out.
Not quite.
Ooh, gouging the eyes.
Oh, I thought we were going to get another chin lock for a second.
I haven't seen one yet, I don't think. Uh-oh.
Not in this match, no. Man, she is just working over that throat.
Trying to drive that wind right out of her.
Oh, I love that move.
That is beautiful, man. That is one of those athletic moves that's so awesome to watch. It reminds me like I was.
Wait a minute. And DDT.
Oh my! It always reminds me. I always think the lion salts like that too. In the cover.
Right. 1, 2,
Uh-huh.
and 3.
You're a winner, ladies and gentlemen. 5 feet of fury. Oh, beautiful elbow drop. So where's Bliss at in the contending for the Women's Championship right now?
I tell you, Bliss, that was technically not considered a squash, but that was a squash.
Yeah. What all she got off is a Hurricane Rana.
I'm pretty sure that you're right about that. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy some good entrance music, let me tell you about my main event coming up. The main event this week and next week is going to be Fatal 4-Way matches to determine the to determine a singles match that will determine the #1 contender for Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship at Extreme Rules.
Beautiful.
So if you like entrance music, you're about to sit through about 10 minutes of it.
What a way to start that one off. Well, at least
Indeed.
I love his entrance though, man. So early. That music is just so epic. It gets me amped up.
Oh, it's fantastic. Hold it down for a moment. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Folks, here comes what many believe to be a true rock star. Well, that's undeniable, Michael. Simply Nakamura is revered worldwide. Byron, I'd say he appears to be
Shinsuke, a newcomer to the main roster of WWE, right now on SmackDown, I believe. I finally got my chance to watch him wrestle for the first time at Survivor Series. It was cool to see him match up with Randy Orton and some of the other people in there. Or rather, not, he wouldn't match up with Randy Orton. He was on team with Randy Orton. It was cool to see him match up with some of the other people on the Raw team. He just has one of those entrance music. So cool how the audience gets into it.
And we're back!
You scared the crap out of me. I was just about ready to say something. I was about ready to say Evil Penguin wasn't lying when he talked about long entrance music.
Yeah. Yeah, Nakamura's entrance is super long. So, I mentioned these are going to be Fatal 4-Way matches. What I did not mention is that they are actually Fatal 4-Way elimination matches. Oh, here it comes. And these matches are going to be glorious!
I was just thinking, I'm like, I bet he did Bobby Roode too. Some long entrance. But once again, I love it, so it don't really bother me.
Right. Oh, is that my... No, that would have been today. Did I wake up to that today? I don't remember what I woke up to today. Oh no. I changed one of my wake-up ringtones to this Raw theme.
That's not a bad idea. What better way to get pumped up in the morning? Now I'm glad these are elimination matches. I love elimination matches.
Oh yeah, me too. Just turn my volume down to 10%. I guess I don't really have to listen to it all that loud. Oh boy. Oh, this is what I hate about turning the entrance or the ring entrances on, is that we have to listen to the commentators.
Well, you don't like listening to Michael Cole?
No, I don't. I've never liked listening to Michael Cole. There's one of the Facebook pages that I like is starting to give unpopular opinions so we can see the comments. And he said, okay, here's my unpopular opinion for today. Michael Cole is the best commentator in WWE and has been since he came in.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm like, excuse me?
I don't think he's a bad announcer. I just don't think he don't have that personality or something with Tony Schiavone or Jim Ross.
Right.
Oh shit.
The Man in Black.
So far we got Shinsuke Nakamura, Sting, and Bobby Roode. I'm excited. I can't wait to see who the fourth one is.
Oh, the fourth one just really rounds out this crew.
It's
Because I specifically with these matches did a current babyface, a current heel, a legend babyface, and a legend heel. I wanted to get all 4 aspects in each match.
Legend heel. Let's see. Legend heel.
Okay, it's a legend heel that was back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Well, I have Big Show.
About to find out.
Oh, duh. It's time to play the game! Time to play the game! It's all about the game. How you play it, it's all about the game.
How's this for a match?
This should be a really good match.
I don't remember who's all in my one next week.
Maybe after Money in the Bank, after June, I might have to steal this idea to get a contender for my champion. Maybe I'll do like triple threats instead of fatal 4-ways or something. I like the elimination match concept.
Well, yeah, because you could do 3 weeks of triple threats, and then the winners could face off in a triple threat.
Yeah.
That's 4 weeks.
I love it. I'd start thinking about that, because I'm going to start sitting down and getting some of that stuff mapped out anyway.
That's not the only thing you got to get mapped out. I'm going to keep bugging you about that one, because I'm really curious to see how you pull that one off.
What, Kevin Owens and Sid?
No, not that. The I can't say it on there.
Here, send it to me.
I got it.
Okay. You say you're a student of the game? Well, I am the game, JR. Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see that.
That's probably, like, yeah. I've been working on some ideas for that, because there's my other wrestler that I haven't used at all yet that I think I told you I'm saving for a special occasion.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been trying to figure out.
Here we go!
Ooh, Shinsuke and Sting immediately go after each other. Ugh. The 2 baby faces and the 2 heels go after each other.
Interesting. Oh. Okay, give me a prediction. Who do you got?
I got Sting.
You got Sting?
Sting!
Could you imagine if Sting were to win this and then win the one-on-one match against the winner of next week's Fatal 4-Way? Sting could go on to face Brock Lesnar at Extreme Rules.
As we've already seen, Sting can definitely has a chance to win that belt, as he beat Lesnar on Raw a few weeks ago.
That he did.
And that one shocked.
That was only like 2 weeks ago.
That was the Go Home show, right? Or was it the one before it?
No, that was the Go Home show for Payback. That was where Lesnar needed a tune-up match before his title match with Cena.
And a beautiful DDT by Sting. Ruined Triple H still going at it on the outside. Excuse me, still going at it on the outside.
Well, they can't get counted out, so why not?
Still mystified by the turn of events here.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Oof, another one by Sting.
I think Rude and Triple H have the right idea. You can't lose on the outside.
No.
You know, let the 2 baby faces fight it out. let one of them get beat. That's less work you got to do.
Ooh, a nice takedown by Bobby Roode. A little bit of amateurism there. Oh.
Just as I say that, they get back in the ring.
Oh,
Oh, we got to cover. What?
One count.
No way that's happening that quick. Oh, Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura.
What's Shinsuke gonna do here? Oh, nice.
What battles they had in NXT.
Triple H with a beautiful pile driver. Yes. Shades of Jerry Lawler there. Or Terry Funk.
See, now they swapped. Now you got Sting and Nakamura with the right idea and not being able to lose on the outside of the ring.
Ooh, Nakamura with a beautiful vertical suplex.
You know, it's one thing to take a suplex in the ring, but to take it on the concrete, because that padding, I mean, is it really effective?
What's crazy, man, and I've been going back and watching older pay-per-views lately, and it's easy to forget how it used to be, where it was you had like the blue mats down there, and then just the plain railing with like no covering on it at all, just a fucking metal.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Shinsuke's going on a roll here.
Well, that's the way it still is in NXT. The only thing they have covered. What? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, because Triple H just like neck snapped nothing.
He got so excited.
He just did a 52 in the middle of the ring.
He had to gather himself there for a second. What did I just do?
But yeah, NXT, they just have like cloth covering the railing. It's the exact same kind of old school like bike rack railing.
Oh, beautiful suplex from Triple H.
Oh.
I remember like I don't know if you ever seen the footage.
Oh.
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Have you ever seen the footage of Bret Hart when he gets his ribs broke by Dino Bravo when they were wrestling one time, and Bret was on the outside on the apron, and he did a spot where Dino, he leaned into the ropes and knocked Bret off into the railing, but he hit in just such a way where he broke his rib.
Wow.
He was like crawling around on the outside. They ended up having to do like a count out finish.
Oh. I think Sting's going for the Scorpion.
Oh,
here we go.
Rude.
Oh. You gonna get covered?
Triple H sneaks
Triple
in.
H. 1, 2.
Oh. What a dick.
That's what you get for trying to steal the cover.
Ooh. Let your chair drop.
I can't believe he just tried to scarf the cover like that.
The cerebral assassin.
Spinebuster! Oh, God, please, give me one. Wait for it. Kinshasa!
Gesundheit.
What?
What the hell?
Oh, what happened? Did Triple H break up the pin?
Talk about playing mind games. That one could come back to haunt him for sure.
Right.
Will Sting capitalize? No, he won't. Oh.
But just gonna have a nap.
I thought we were gonna see another Scorpion death drop.
So did I.
Oh, good. Oh.
Sting with that big boot. And suplex.
Beautiful pinning combination.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Wow!
Got him!
Good night, Bobby Roode.
That kick must have really rung his bell. And then there were 3.
Apparently, he's going to have to be glorious on another occasion because tonight is not his night.
Oh, that's such a powerful finisher.
Well, now you got a 33% chance of being right.
I like
You're up from 25.
I like those odds. And another clothesline. And a third clothesline. We're going to see a splash. There it is.
Oh!
Beautiful.
There's nothing like a good old Stinger splash.
Put him in the Scorpion Death Drop. Oh, Triple H reverses. Oh, nice. There it is.
Oh!
He caught him.
You know what? That's what he gets. He tried to steal Sting's pin. 1, 2.
Oh, that was a
Good night.
beautiful elimination. Come on. Oh.
Well, you're up to 50% chance
Come
now.
on, Sting.
Stinger Nakamura.
It's anybody's game here. Sting!
Oh, but could you imagine seeing Nakamura against Brock Lesnar? I would love to see that.
Man. I don't know. That'd be another one of those. I like Nakamura, but Lesnar would just throw him around like a little kid. But that in itself is worth its weight in gold. Oh, a nice reverse by Nakamura into a half crab.
Single leg. They are all up in the ropes.
Ooh, Sting kicks out. Come on and see it.
Do I have rope break turned off, apparently?
You have to, man. There's been so many times where they've been up in the ropes and they just, either that or the referee just don't give a shit.
I mean, I don't mind rope break being turned off. I kind of like it, actually. Rope break, I've always hated rope break. Back in the older games, where you could just set up the settings for all the matches at once, I would always turn rope break off.
Now, see, I always liked having it on just in case I was getting pinned.
Another tombstone.
Ooh.
Bam!
Sting capitalize.
I want to see another Stinger splash. What do we got here?
Samoan drop.
Samoan drop.
Sting's measuring.
Here we go.
There it is.
And cover.
1,
Count it.
2, 3. Sting!
Are you done? Oh boy. Well, it looks like you called that one right, sir.
I was weary there for a second, man, because he could pull that kick out so fast, and it's such a vicious move. But
oh boy,
Sting was able to keep him on the ropes. He really ran roughshod in that match after a certain point. So Sting, first of
what a match that was, huh?
so the winner, you're doing 3 fatal 4-ways like that, and then the winner will fight.
No, just 2 fatal 4-ways.
2 fatal, and then the 2 winners fight.
Right.
And that'll be what, week 4?
Correct.
Okay. I'm interested. I'm excited to see who's going to be in there next week, man. That was a good lineup. And that match ended up coming off pretty well.
That was a fun match.
Just some of the stuff Triple H was doing on his own.
Right.
Kind of sold the insanity of it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was this week's edition of TGW RAW.
Well, Extreme Rules is shaping up to be a pretty good pay-per-view so far. With the continuation of the Tag Team Tournament and the Fatal 4-Way Tournament next week.
Indeed, and your Intercontinental Tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, who we're going to see next week? Jake, or I'm sorry, not Jake the Snake.
Let's find out.
Ricky Steamboat and Rusev.
And it's
Seth Rollins and Macho Man.
Seth Rollins and Randy Savage.
So I'm looking forward to seeing those matches. Because I'm excited to see whether they're going to get a rematch of this Randy Savage Steamboat match again. I would not complain about that.
Well, sir, just to whet your appetite for next week, yours and whoever happens to listen to this before next Wednesday. In the tag team tournament next week, we will have the Von Erichs against Gallows and Anderson.
Interesting.
And so they will take on, the winner of that match will take on the Bar in week 4. And then the winner of that match will get a tag team championship match at Extreme Rules.
I'm cheering for the Bar. They deserve it, and I hope that they're able to come on top.
Also, since I already let the cat out of the bag that there's going to be another Fatal 4-Way match to end next week's show, I will let you in on the competitors.
Alrighty.
Next week's main event will feature Finn Balor, Goldberg,
Ooh.
The Miz,
Nice.
and Batista.
That's a good balance. Should be a very interesting outcome of that one.
Ugh. Also, hopefully we'll get a response from Aleister Black as far as Bray Wyatt's promo on him tonight.
Yeah, there has to be something there behind the scenes for those two, for Bray Wyatt to be stalking him. And I'm just wondering what the connection is with those two. I don't even.
Oh, man.
I don't remember. Let me see here. I want to see what my next week is. Open in the file. Open in the file. There it is. Okay, week 3. Ah, yes. Next week is... Okay, well, yeah, we had the 2 contender matches for round 2 of the tournament. And then we have our first ever tag team title contender gauntlet.
Oh.
That will feature several tag teams. It's just what it says. We start off with 2 tag teams in the ring. Someone gets pinned, the next one comes in, so on and so forth until we have a winner.
I believe there are 6 tag teams in that match.
Yes.
Yes,
That's gonna...
6 tag teams in that match.
That next week's show should be one of my longer ones then.
Would you like to make your special announcement about that tag team contender gauntlet, or would you like to save it until next week?
I think I'm going to save it to next week. I want it to be a surprise.
I could see that.
I want people to be stunned. But needless to say, you're going to want to tune in and check that out. Evil Penguin went to a lot of trouble putting that one together.
Oh, did I ever.
I'm excited to see how it's going to work, man. Because I'm really digging my tag. I like the tag teams I have. I mean, granted, there's only so you got to be careful. There's only so much you can do with the combinations, but this is definitely a way to really explore some matchups. And the Usos have managed to stay strong so far.
Yeah, they have. It's kind of surprising. They just don't want to lose.
In real life and in the game.
Right. I would love to see you try to write an Usos promo with the way they've been going lately.
Jesus.
Good luck.
Well, one thing I can tell you about the gauntlet match is the winner of that match will face the Usos the following week in a Falls Count Anywhere match. So I can let you in on that much. But as far as the other announcement, well, you're just gonna have to tune in and check it out, ladies and gentlemen. And
Indeed.
as well as the Intercontinental First Contender final match, whoever that will end up being, we'll see who'll be taking on JBL at Extreme Rules. Which I'm really excited for that one, because I love JBL. And he's been steamrolling some motherfuckers.
Yes, indeed he has.
Extreme Rules turned out to be it's going to be a great card, man. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
It really is going to be a incredible card.
I had to work on getting a little bit. Now that we kind of know what we're doing, I'm going to have to work on getting some kind of promotional thing made up. Because we've, like, on Facebook, I was surprised. We got like 107 views on that review so far. Which, I mean, that's not like a ton, but that's, for only being up a couple days, I shared it to a couple groups, and there were a bunch of people liking it and stuff that I never even heard of before. I'm like, okay, cool. Someone was listening to it.
Right.
Because that's the kind of
makes me happy.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff we like to listen to. It's, you know, I think it turned out pretty good.
Right. Oh boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. We will be back next Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Week 3 in May for SmackDown.
Indeed.
Not going to want to miss that. It's going to be historic. Trust me.
Until then, you can find replays of all of our shows here on BananaRoMa TV and on our YouTube page by searching Those Guys Wrestling. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TG Wrestling. You can follow us on Twitter at ThoseGuys734. You can follow me on Twitter at EvilPenguin1981. You can follow my tag team partner on Twitter at
OddSmith311.
So, that'll do it for us.
I do want to say one thing about YouTube. For right now, until we get a shorter URL, anybody out there who's ever started off with YouTube knows how much of a pain it is. Here's an easy path to find our channel. Because if you look up Those Guys Wrestling, we don't come up right away. I was messing with it. So here's what you do.
Oh.
Type in #ControlFreaks. It's going to bring you up. Go to the BananaRoMa TV channel. And on the side of the channel, there's a featured channel panel. You can find Those Guys Wrestling in that panel. And like Evil Penguin said, that's where you can find replays of all of our shows and all of our reviews and everything. So for right now, if you can't find us directly in the search, there's an alternative method for you. That's how the best way I was able to do it.
That's a good way to do it.
But yeah, once again, like Evil Penguin said, we will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.